This movie is more pointless than a circle. So my last two videos have been about the movie Beyonce, the President's Daughter, which I think is one of the best Ghanaian movies ever made. But in true Ghanaian movie fashion, the movie doesn't end at part 1, there's a part 2. Now, while the part 1 of this movie was crazy in a good way, in a very good way, watch the other videos if you haven't. In the part 2, the story is completely different. Obviously, because it's the part 2, but like I don't mean like that, I mean it's like the expression. Now let's go into the movie and please prepare yourself for some premium cringe. So the part 1 of the movie ended with Beyonce killing Ciara. Now she didn't really kill her, she just gave her a different identity and a different face, which is the first point of craziness.
I will send you to another clinic, spend millions of money for you to have a face surgery. In that, you would have new looks, different face and different identity.
And we'll come to that very soon.
Siera.
And here lies the problem of the entire movie. Raj is saying Ciara's name after Beyonce kissed him.
Siera.
Beyonce.
Because the main story of this movie, the only thing that the movie wanted to show really was how sad Raj was after Ciara died. That was the only point of this movie. I know I said the movie was pointless, but there had to be at least one point. The title of this movie should have been Things People Do After Somebody Dies. That's what it should have been. And this might hurt my video, but you can stop watching at this point and you'll be fine. Okay, I've told you what the movie is about. Hey, don't go anywhere, sit down, let's continue.
Mother, how is Ciara? Don't tell me Ciara is dead. Is Ciara dead?
What the fuck? What kind of reaction is that? That's not how you react when your girlfriend dies. That's how you react when the watching woman doesn't come. Actually, the watching woman not coming is worse than your girlfriend dying, okay? That shit is enough to break you down. So yeah, I guess his reaction is normal. And no offense to all girlfriends, okay? But if your boyfriend is Ghanaian, just know that the watching woman will always be above you, okay? He won't tell you, but I'm telling you, okay? If you have to pick between you and the watching woman, you are gone.
We lost her, Raj. I'm sorry. She's dead.
Even your mom who hated the girl is crying, and you who was the love of her life is there like,
oh, is she dead? Oh, she's dead.
Now another thing to keep in mind, Raj in this movie is a complete psychopath. Like if he was a real human being, he wouldn't be allowed to live among everybody else. Okay, he'll be in a facility, and you will understand as we continue.
Daddy. Yes, Auntie, I'm here.
Also, in the previous movie, they said this girl was her sister, but in this movie now, Ciara is her auntie.
You're Ciara's younger sister, right? Yes, I am. And what do you want here?
What is going on over there?
And I wasn't there for her when she was dying.
I mean, this is not important, but Hakeem, why is your shirt open over here? Okay, why? It was closed in the hospital. How is it open over here? Did you guys make out? Did you make out with Raj in the car? Because if you watch this movie and you see the kind of shit that Raj did, it's not too far to think that he made out with Hakeem, okay, and that they were fucking at some point. That's my theory. They were fucking.
Okay. I feel so much pain right now. You can never imagine. It's okay. It's okay.
What are you cleaning off your face? Tell me right now. What were you cleaning off your face? Because I cannot see anything. Guys, let me know if you see something. Maybe I'm the one who is blind, but I don't see shit. Okay, I don't know what he's cleaning over there. Alright, after that scene, we move into another pointless scene with Beyonce doing politics. Again, for some reason.
Time is not our friend, okay? This game is not about moralists. It is for the squat-hearted that understands the game. Now listen. As of yesterday, there were 15 candidates from the AADP poised for my constituency's ticket. I want that number narrowed.
And that's the scene. That's that she's doing politics. And once again, just like in the first movie, her politics still has no connection to anything in the story. It's just there. Like they just put it there. Like, oh yeah, she's doing politics. Because it's the president's daughter. More of the pointless sadness continues. Raj goes to see Ciara's grave. He's crying.
You what seem to be the problem, man? Just can't get out of my head. Just can't get out of my head. You are getting me red, man. You are getting me red.
Yeah, man, you are getting me red, man. I'm totally red, man. I searched for that sentence, you are getting me red, in Google, and I cannot find what it means. I can't find anything. If you guys know what it means, let me know in the comments below, okay? Explain to me what you are getting me red means.
What's the problem, man? I don't get it.
And over here we have some Oscar level performance from Hakeem. This speech you're about to hear is the greatest speech in movie history, okay? Forget Braveheart, forget Gladiator, okay? Those people, they are all small boys. This is the one.
Ciara is dead, buried and gone. She's forgotten. Man, no amount of tears can bring her back to life. You got to wise up, Raj. Give yourself a chance. You can love again, man. So why do I feel lonely? Why do I feel so lonely? Come on, Raj. Loneliness is not the absence of affection, man. It's rather the absence of direction.
Word, man, word.
You gotta stop thinking about where you've been. Stop living in the past. Think about what you can do again, man. You can love Beyonce, for God's sake. She's a nice girl. You can love again. Give yourself a chance, man. You can love again. You can do it.
Now, I want you to remember that very touching and moving speech, okay? Because it's going to be very important throughout the movie. I shouldn't even ask you to remember because there's no way you're going to forget that in your life, okay? Loneliness is not the absence of a... That quote is by Dr. Mike Murdoch, by the way. He's a prosperity preacher who cannot stop buying private jets.
I had enough money to buy a beautiful Cessna Citation jet, cash. A few weeks later, I bought another one worth 3 times what that one was. Cash.
It's not a Ghanaian movie if the area boys and girls don't feature. I like how those guys wanted to pass, but they saw that they were acting in the movie, so they stopped. They were like, Masa, yeah, she cried, and they just passed. Now, the next scene after the greatest speech in movie history, we get something that starts to drive the story a little bit. Something that is not Ciara is dead and we are all sad kind of thing. Hey, how are you touching your face like that right after doing facial surgery and they just took the bandages off? Like, if you Google this, the first thing that comes up is don't touch your face. But this Ciara over here holding her face while a doctor is standing over there looking at her do it because they want to do a big reveal in the movie.
It's beautiful.
Now, this should go without saying, but facial reconstruction is not this advanced, and I'm shooting this in 2022. This movie was made in 2006, so even if it's possible now, it surely wasn't possible back then, especially not in GH. I mean, seriously, you guys, you are
getting me red, man. You are getting me red.
But it's a movie, so let's just enjoy it.
It's really beautiful. It's a success. Congratulations.
So it seems like Hakeem's speech worked very well because in the very next scene, guess what?
I will always love you.
When I tell you this guy is a psychopath, you have to believe me because after doing all that stuff, after crying, oh my God, Ciara is dead, I cannot get over here, it's been 6 months, I'll see you in the next life.
And I will see you in the next life.
Now you have gone back to that same girl who was fighting you because you were in love with your girlfriend who is dead. And what happens in this scene, if you've watched my previous video, it will not shock you at all.
Everything here is for you.
Get out.
Seriously.
Okay. The house is mine?
Everything.
Holy shit! I'm loving this.
Yep, she bought him a house and immediately he loves her again.
Give you a hug. Oh, I love you.
This guy's gold digging level is more than the Chinese in Ghana.
I just love you. I can't stop loving you.
Of course, you can't stop loving her as long as she can't stop buying you stuff. Now, if you've watched the first 2 videos, you remember this car. This is the car that Beyonce bought for Raj, which he was using to chill with Ciara. And I didn't show it, but in that movie, he gave the car back to Beyonce because he was angry at her. She wanted to separate him and Ciara. And so he gave the car back to her as a sign of his devotion and his loyalty to Ciara.
It's your car keys. Your car is parked outside. Just stay out of my life. I don't ever want to see you again.
But now he has that car back and is using it to go and visit the sister of his dead girlfriend. Psychopath. This guy is sick. sickness. But on the bright side, he's still taking care of Ciara's sister, even though he's doing it with Beyonce's money. So I guess that's a good thing.
And eat well.
Now keep in mind, at this point of the movie, there still isn't anything else happening outside the fact that everybody is sad about Ciara dying. The Ciara face reveal is the only major thing that happens. Beyonce buying Raj the house, the movie could do without that fact, and it will still go on. Like that doesn't contribute much to the story. It just keeps confirming the thing we already know about Raj from the previous movies, that the guy is sick. And even after telling Beyonce that I will always love you because she bought him a house, we have this fucking scene over here.
I'm so sick of love songs, so sad and slow. I'm so done with wishing that you are still here.
They just put this scene over there to show that Hakeem is a singer, which makes me wonder how he got on the show, because with this kind of singing, you know, I mean, it's okay. It's not bad, you know, it's not bad.
Said I'm so sick of love songs, so sad and slow. I'm so done with wishing that you were still here.
And my theory comes back again. These two guys are gay. Because as a straight guy, if your boy is singing and you go and stand there like that, you go and lean on the wall like that, close your eyes like that, I'm sorry, you're fucking. Okay, now listen, do what you want. I'm not going to judge you, okay? But this kind of reaction to your boy singing, I'm sorry, bro. Then you can't tell me anything else.
Turn off the radio. Oh, you here?
Yeah, Bobby.
Me singing about love, man.
I'm here. It's just that every time I hear these songs, love songs, it just reminds me of Ciara.
And we are back to regular programming of crying about Ciara.
I can't help it, man. I can't help it. There's a feeling that just keeps coming back. I just can't help it. You know? It's like, since Ciara died, I can't love any other person.
But you are the one who said that you cannot stop loving Beyonce because she bought you the house, and you're standing in that same house while saying, I can't love any other person. And over here we have another speech by the great Hakeem. His name in the movie is Bobby, by the way. His real name is Hakeem, but he's called Bobby in the movie.
It's alright, dude. A little philosophy you just told me. But you see, it's been 1 year since her death.
Hakeem, wait 1 second before you continue with your very great speech. I'm a little bit confused. How many years has it been? Because you're saying it's been 1 year, but your finger is showing 2 years. I'm a little confused. Is it 1 year or 2 years? What is going on over here?
But you see, it's been 1 year since her death, and you still talk about her with so much emotion, Raj. I mean, she's gone and gone forever. Don't you think it's time you stop feeling at home with Beyonce?
He gives the same speech that he gave before, because still there is nothing else happening in the movie. It's just that Ciara is dead as shit. And then they try to do this thing where like Ciara is trying to change her voice.
My face is Macy, and my voice is Ciara. Maybe that's the only thing that will give me out this voice.
So they have this cringe scene where she's trying out new voices. My God.
I really need to work on it. Okay, which one sounds better? Hello? 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 I think the first one is good. I'm sure this would definitely change. Listen to this. Alright, okay. Sexy love and the things you do. What is okay? That one! What is okay about this? That's it! Really? Okay. That one. Okay, so this is a new Ciara now. Hey! Okay. Okay, so you can go out anytime and you need it.
Where is her new voice? Has her voice changed in any way in the space of 3 minutes? Does she sound different from the way she sounded when she was saying she had to change her voice? Also, does she sound anything like the previous Ciara? Like this Yvonne Okoro?
I really need to work on it.
Her voice is definitely different from Jackie Appiah's voice.
Hi, Raj. I can see you're fine now.
There's a clear distinction. So what is this? Oh, my voice is going to give me out. I have to change my voice. What is all that? There's another scene of Beyonce and Raj chopping love, and then she pulls a ring out of her boobs and gives it to him to propose to her. And now we get to this scene, which became the most iconic scene of this movie because of the music. The song was just so great. Where Ciara, whose identity was changed so that she would stay far away from Beyonce and Raj, is back there doing the same job she was doing when she had her previous face. Singing in that same club where she first met Raj. At this point, they should just let her be the old one, because Where is the hiding over here? But let's listen to the song. It's very nice. Madam, your lips, what you're singing and the song we are hearing doesn't go. What are you singing over there? Life so unfair. What is this you're saying?
Life so unfair, so unfeeling, all despair. Love so deep.
That is the best scene in this whole movie because of the song. But I have one question, okay? I have one question. When Beyonce paid money for them to change her face and her identity, did she not request to see a picture of what she looks like now? Wouldn't you want to see what she looks like now so that if she comes back in town, you can suck her again? She paid for her surgery, paid for her coffin, and paid for her grave, and didn't care to find out what the girl looked like now. But I guess the easiest way to write the story is to keep Ciara close, because if she's far away, then there's no story, right? Or it will be much difficult to write a story like that and make it interesting. And ain't nobody got time for that. So as she's singing, Raj starts getting flashbacks, you know, and he starts seeing the old Ciara inside her face. Because why not? It's the same person, right?
Into the mountain, into the sea.
After the emotional performance, everybody's moving out, and listen, nothing prepared me for the amount of dumb shit I was about to witness. Hakim, what are you doing? Who are you doing this thing to? Who? She can't see you. So Raj goes to meet new Ciara, and I want you to listen very carefully to some of the stuff he said, because this is groundbreaking stuff, okay?
Hey, that was an excellent performance. Absolutely excellent. And I just wanted to congratulate you for that. Excellent.
Thank you.
Can I give you a hug for that?
Hey, Raj! In front of your girlfriend, you're saying, can I give you a hug for that? And why would she want to hug you anyway? Why should she hug you for her performance? She's the one with the boobs. Okay, if there's anybody getting the reward over there, it's you. She's not going to get anything from your hard chest. You are the one going to get all the feelings from her soft boobies. So why should she hug you? Now pay attention to this scene one more time. We have Hakim of Mentor 1. Beyonce's bodyguard is standing at the door, and most of all, we have Beyonce standing right at the same pool table where Raj is talking to the new Ciara. Now with that in mind, listen to this.
I would love to meet you again. You know, your performance back there was excellent. It just reminds me of a friend, a girl that I cherish, that I can never ever forget easily.
Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me? This cannot be true. Is this playing? What kind of playing is this? He's talking about Ciara emotionally while Beyonce is standing right there. It's not like she's far away somewhere where she cannot hear him. She's standing right there. The same way in the previous movie, he stupidly introduced old Ciara as his fiance in front of Beyonce, who he was fucking. What a stupid guy. Like, now you understand why I say this nigga is a psycho? And that is not all.
The way you act, the way you sing, your voice, so much like her. Just too much like her.
I'm sorry about that. Who's this girl you're talking about?
Don't say the name. Don't say it. Don't fucking say the name.
Her name is Ciara.
I can't take this shit anymore, bro. I can't take. You got me feeling red, man. You got me so red, man. You got me so red, bro. I can't take it, man.
Ciara was my girlfriend. And I really love her. I'm sorry. Can I get your number? Like, so I can give you a call sometime?
You're asking for the number of the girl who you just said reminds you of your dead girlfriend. What is your girlfriend, your rich girlfriend who is funding your life, supposed to think? We have come right back again to the only thing this movie is about. The thing I mentioned in the beginning, which is that Ciara is dead and we are sad and we are processing the feelings.
I'm sorry, I can't do that. Why don't you give me yours?
I don't have a pen right now.
You just say it out.
Okay, 0944622.
What kind of number is that? 0944622? Was that network in 2006 I didn't know about?
Raj.
You'll call me?
I'll call you.
I mean, if for nothing at all, let me just hear your voice. It will satisfy me.
I'll call you.
Promise.
So of course there's trouble in paradise. Beyonce is not happy and this Raj guy has the nerve to be angry. Also, did they come back the next day? Because it looks like the sun is shining all of a sudden. Where did they go? Or is there a club that happens in the daytime? I don't know.
What the hell was the meaning of that? How could you do such a thing in front of Bobby, my guards, and I? Begging a club girl for her number right in front of me, Raj? That was the limit.
You amuse me. You really amuse me. Yes, and that was the limit. What do you take me for? Huh? What do you take me for? You think I just jump in any girl's skirt, anything and everything?
Yes. We without think that we know. That is how you got into this mess.
You should know me by now. I am better than that.
You are not.
I took interest in that girl because she reminds me of someone. She reminds me of Ciara.
Hey, Yapon, we have closed. Everybody, carry your plastic chair and go home. We are finished. We can't do this anymore. At this point, you get my point about the movie being pointless. It's just unnecessary conflict about Ciara dying. Move on, like write something else.
If only you knew what that girl meant to me.
Well, damn what that girl meant to you, and damn you, Raj. Weren't you the same person who said you almost lost your life because of that girl?
Yes, just like the same way you almost got killed because of me.
Wait, what is he talking about? Why would he say that? Does he know about the identity thing? Does he know that Beyonce is the one who engineered the whole attack on them? Maybe he's talking about the flower pot incident. But that doesn't explain why he would say it like that.
I'm sorry, Beyonce.
Nah, bro, this is too dumb, bro. This is too dumb. I don't understand this.
Raj, are you saying that I still can't have you all to myself even after Ciara's death?
Yes, that's what he's saying. You see your face, you see your foolish face, you killed the girl. Well, not really. But you fake killed her when the person you should have killed for real was this guy because his brain is already dead. It's just far gone. He should be in Pantine.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I just need a little time. Just a little more time. And it will all be over. It will be over, I promise.
Of course you need more time to keep spending her money because you don't want to lose the presidential pussy package. So after all of this, Beyonce now gets the brains to go to the doctor to get the pictures of the surgery that she paid millions for, the face of the new Ciara. And then we have another scene with Raj and Hakeem.
Hey, where you off to, man?
Raj is going to visit Ciara's sister and Hakeem has some advice for Raj. Now, can you guess? Can you guess what Hakeem is about to say? Okay, take a wild guess of what you think he's about to say right now.
I can see your heart is deeply rooted in that family. Don't you think it's time you forget about Ciara and concentrate on Beyonce? She has shown enough proof of love for you, man.
The same fucking speech he gave 2 times before. He has given the same speech 3 times in this movie.
Can you forget about Ciara? She's dead and gone. She's never coming back. Can you focus on Beyonce instead?
3 fucking times.
But the water is good.
See you later.
The water is good, man.
The water is good, man, but your friend is not. But before we move on, I have one question. Didn't he already see her face? Because he went to her sister's place to give her money, and unless he's partially blind, he saw her face over here because her face wasn't very, like, the hair is covering her face a little bit, but you can still see who it is. We know his heart is blind and his brain is dead, but his eyes too, there's no way he wouldn't recognize her at the club again when he has seen her face already. And if you watch this scene, you can't tell me that he didn't see her face. Any normal human being, you will see the person's face. She didn't hide this very much. So over here, Ciara is crying while looking at a picture of herself, her old self, and Raj, and it looks like a picture they took of Vicker and Appiah on set while the director was showing them something in the script. Doesn't it look like that? Look at this. This is not a romantic picture where they're doing something fun, or they are definitely reading from the scripts of the previous movie. So while she's looking at the picture and crying, Beyonce comes to her house.
You actually have a lot of guts. Talking back at me after all the money I've spent on you. Ciara?
Point of correction. It's Macy. M-A-R-C-Y, Macy.
Wait though, I'm confused. Yvonne Okoro, you did hear what I did hear? Please, can you spell it again for me because I'm a little bit confused.
It's Macy. M-A-R-C-Y, Macy.
Macy. M-A-R-C-Y, Macy. Where did you go to school? Did you go to Alaju 1 and 2 or Agbodon 1 and 2? Because that's where they teach this kind of spelling. Shouts to all the kids at Agbodon 1 and 2. You are doing very well, okay? You are the future leaders. So Beyonce threatens Ciara's life once again.
All I want you to do is to stay the hell away from my Raj. Just keep that little secret, okay? Or else you will not live to tell your story.
And then after that, can you tell me at this point where the story goes to again? You should be able to tell me by now.
Do you want to talk about what's bothering you?
It's Ciara.
Yes, it's Siera once again. She died. Oh my God! Move on. I think at that time Vicker was now starting his career, so he hadn't learned how to cry. Because what kind of crying is this?
My life can never be the same again. Never ever.
So they have more crying scenes, sad and things where Raj comes to the house to meet her, but they lie to him that she's not around and she's crying at the back, something plenty. But then at some point we get a little bit of a twist, we get some drama, something to at least keep us going a little bit. So Beyonce, who went for pictures of Ciara's new face, put the pictures in her bag and left the bag in the living room where anybody could find. So Raj now realizes what's going on. He rushes back to Ciara's place to go and see her.
Ciara? Is that you? I can't believe this.
Wait, what did you go and check? You've already seen her full face. Well, you went to check her forehead to make sure that it's the same. It's not the same face. It's not the same face. You've already seen her full face at the restaurant. So if there's anything to see, you've already seen it.
You guys lied to me. You are alive.
As far as reactions go, this guy is the greatest, okay? I mean, you saw the way he reacted when he found out the girl was dead, and look at his reaction now. At least now there are real tears on his face, so we'll give him that. So in the next scene, Beyonce visits Raj in the house that she bought for him. She slightly accuses him of cheating.
Were you expecting someone else?
No. Why?
Why are you looking all guilty? Are you cheating on me, Raj?
And then Raj tells Beyonce that he sold the car she bought for him because he's working on some business, because as a man he needs to stand on his own. He's now realizing that after spending her money and living off the girl for so long.
Why is your car not parked outside?
I really appreciate what you do for me, but I need to be a man. I need to stand on my own.
And Beyonce responds the same way rich men respond to their housewives when their wife wants to start a business.
But why?
It goes back to this business I was telling you about.
Raj, but if you needed money, you could have just asked me.
It's not about money, Beyonce. It's about what I want to do and what I want to achieve.
You're really not making sense.
You are not making sense. What is this you're talking about? Being your own man, starting your own business. If you need money, just ask me. What is this you're saying?
You're looking very nervous, feeling all guilty. Is there something I should know?
Oh, there's a lot you should know, but you are also not smart, so you don't know. Dumbass bitch.
I love you, Raj. I really do.
Watch this scene very carefully, okay? Open your eyes, shine your eyes very much.
I love you too.
Did you see it? You didn't see it? Let me show you one more time.
I love you too.
But apparently Raj is not only stupid, but he also has magical powers, because all of a sudden he's wearing glasses. Where did the glasses come from? Now from this point of the movie is where we get some real action, because all of a sudden Beyonce decides that Ciara needs to die for real.
I want that girl dead. Okay? I want to see her blood on your hands. Yes, Ciara.
Yo, did you see that phone? Did you see that sliding flip? That's what rich people were using to flex back then. The standards were so low. But yeah, she wants Ciara dead, and I don't know what prompted the sudden interest in wanting Ciara dead, because she has had the pictures for a while now. But all of a sudden she wants Ciara to die. I don't know where the motivation came from, but she wants it. But maybe it's because Raj and Ciara were planning on running away together, and she found out, and that explains the whole thing he was saying about selling the car to start a business, because there's no business at all. He was just gathering money to run away with Ciara, which is so romantic. Oh my God.
The visas are out.
We are going to Canada! I'm not there!
Raj and Ciara, I don't know if you guys have forgotten that this is supposed to be a secret plan. So this shouting that you are doing is drawing attention, but you guys are very stupid. So it makes sense that you do some stupid thing like this.
Our visas are out. We are going to Canada!
Yeah, Canada! Say it loud for everybody to hear.
We leave 2 days. 2 days!
You are even saying the day you are traveling out loud. You know that in Ghana, if you are traveling to America or in Canada or anywhere, you don't say it. Okay, you don't tell anybody. You don't even say it to yourself. You get over there and then you call everybody and tell them that you are there because there are demons in the air. But you don't have sense. You don't have sense. And before they did all this shouting, Ciara said,
I'm safe.
You should have called first. You know that Beyonce has spies all around.
Why are you so worried? I mean,
she has spies everywhere, but guess what they decide to do?
we go shopping.
When? Now! 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 Have you go and lock the door?
Go shopping right now. Let's go to town and get everybody to see us, even though we know that she has spies everywhere. So they go shopping stupidly, and then the day comes for them to travel. Finally, they are going to be together forever in a different country where they don't have to deal with any of this trouble again. And then something crazy happens. You know what? I wish somebody would have shot me in the shoulder before I sat down to watch this entire movie. What kind of assassins are these? Why can't one person just do the job? The first guy got a clear shot and shot the first girl in the stomach, so he could have easily shot the other girl. But another guy had to come from the front seat and then shoot her, and then he got only her shoulder. So it means she didn't die. What kind of inefficient assassination is this? So at this point, it don't cast. Last, nobody is going to Canada. Ciara is in the hospital and her sister is dead. So Beyonce finds out that Ciara is still alive, and so she goes to the hospital and offers the doctor money to inject her with some kind of poison to kill her.
I want her injected to death.
Death?
Yes, death.
I'm sorry, madam. I can't do that. It's against the ethics of my profession.
Most importantly, it's a crime because if they catch you, they'll not just take away your doctor's license, they'll take away your freedom.
I can't do it.
Of course you can do it. And you will do it. You see, doctor, you are now a part of this secret.
But why don't you do it yourselves?
Why don't you just kill her yourself? Why don't you commit a crime yourself? What kind of sick recommendation is that? If somebody tells you that they want you to kill somebody, you don't tell them to do it themselves, you report them to the police. So the doctor decides to go, and I say decides because nobody can force you to kill somebody, especially in your hospital. And Beyonce decides to be in the room while the killing is done. Why would you want to be a witness to a crime like this? If you are wise, you get somebody else to tell the doctor to do it so that they cannot trace anything back to you. But just as we've seen throughout this video, they are not wise. And the thing is, I'm now realizing the fact that she's doing all of this. Her only motivation to do all these evil things is that she loves a guy who does not love her back. That's the reason why she paid millions to change her identity, got her shot, and when she didn't die, paid a doctor to kill her with some kind of lethal injection. All because of a guy who does not love her back. I said before that Raj is a psychopath, but I think Beyonce might be a psychopath. Because it makes no sense. The motivation does not fit the action. So that happens and Beyonce goes home to cry, but I'm convinced that she's not crying about killing Ciara, she's crying because of Raj. And so Raj, who is broken and sad of course because his girlfriend has died one more time, goes back to Beyonce's house. And then they stand there looking at each other in this scene with sad faces and tears in their eyes, like they know what happened. Like Raj knows that Beyonce killed Ciara, and no words are said in this scene. They just stand there looking at each other, and then Raj walks away. That's the scene. And then in the final scene, we have a wedding between Raj and Beyonce. And you know what? I'm just going to show. I'm not, just watch it. please don't bring God into this. Okay, please don't give God any glory for this. He doesn't want any credit for any of this. And this scene leads us into the next installments of this movie because there are 2 more parts of this film. We have the return of Beyonce, parts 1 and 2. Why did I put myself through this? Like, why did I start with this movie, bro? And of course, I'm going to make videos about those 2 movies too. This video is already too long.
What's the problem, man? I don't get it.
And I still will ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the movie. I wanted to break this video up into 2 like the other one, but I'll probably just put it all out, so it will be long as fuck. So I don't know, you guys should probably watch it over 4 days or something like that. But yo, this shit is crazy. Okay, the movie is insane. I still love the movie though. Like, the difference between this movie and the part 1 is that the part 1 was perfectly flawed. This movie is just flawed perfectly. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for the reception on the movie breakdown stuff. You guys really like it. So yeah, this is me doing more, and I'll continue to do more until we don't like it again and then move on to something else. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon in another video.
People are gonna never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People are gonna never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling